Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome guys, thank you for joining. If you're new here, do subscribe, do like my video, just share, and if you're a subscriber, thank you for joining. So guys, I was actually seeing Housewives of Lagos and it was really interesting. I had to like watch it till the end for me to be sure of what I'm feeling. You understand? Sometimes watching the movie from the beginning and along the line everything will just get mixed up, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a review on it, and that is why I'm here today guys, to come do a review for you guys. So guys, this series has 6 characters. Iyapo Ojo, Anna Empire, we have Chioma Good Air, we have Miriam Timar, we have Caroline, and also we have Laura Ikeji. Oh my god, I'm trying to be very real and plain here. You know what, I had to go on Chioma's Instagram and to check page rather, to check her, and okay, was it because of the show she was dressing? Oh my god, this girl dresses a lot. Ranking from me, I would take the king of fashion as number 1, Toyin Lawani. She really killed it. Her outfits were really nice, and I could not imagine she putting on those outfits for the show and waiting to the end of the show when it is being aired before she would like post a picture and like, hey, you wear this kind of fine dress and you have to chill, man. It's not easy, because even me, when I go out and I know I look beautiful, man, on my way home I'll be on my pictures checking, okay, which one do I want to put, try to put that my favorite. So when I just get home, just put maybe caption immediately. So now imagine waiting for months, man. I won't lie, it was actually, she actually killed with that dress. And Chioma, oh my god, this lady dress so a fascinator. Hey, as in Chioma, no cap, she dresses like she's my number 2 when it comes to dressing, and dressing with top notch designers, simple, not just simple, luxury, yeah, luxury and classy. That's what I'm going to use, luxury and classy. Then I think Caroline also dressed. Iyapo Ojo will come third. Yeah. Then Miriam, no, Caroline also dressed though. As in Caroline also dressed, trust me, she dressed. But let me just say, my number 1 is King of Fashion, Tehana. My number 2 is Chioma Good Air, Chioma. And the last, to be very sincere, the person I felt did the least of all is Laura Ikeji. Probably because she wasn't really feeling the energy. She wasn't really, understand, she wasn't, most of the time she wasn't feeling the energy. She wasn't really that happy. She was always moody, pressing her phone. So I don't think she really wanted to go there to like pepper them, you understand? She just going, okay, let me just go for going sake, and yeah, people I don't vibe with, I'm gonna leave there early. So she didn't really put more effort like that. Have money so you can chop life. Have money so you can chop life, man. The vacations were mad. They were mad, as in going to Dubai, Abuja. Like, it was so nice. I'm trying to see, I don't know, I think everybody actually invited the group to one party or the other. Chioma invited them to Abuja, Iyapo Ojo took them to resorts, Tiana to Dubai. By Miriam, they had a dinner in her house. Caroline had a bad, I don't know what she calls it, like that, whatever they had, and it was actually nice. The decoration, like those women are so detailed, dressing, their spec, their hair, their makeup, like everything is just top, man, so detailed, and I love it. These women actually have the kind of spice they brought into the series. So let me start from Iyapo Ojo. Iyapo Ojo is this kind of big auntie, this kind of like feeling the vibe. She's always there when class goes, and when it's time for have fun, to chill and all, she's there. And for me, I think Iyapo Ojo, like there are some things that she actually did, I feel like, okay, it wasn't actually necessary, right? For example, when she and Chioma went for a walk and she was like, oh, Laura told me this, blah blah blah, I felt it was actually needed. It was not like you guys were gossiping. There were times I talked to you about something, not like I'm saying I don't want this other person to hear, but I'm just confiding in you, right? You actually invited me, then you went to meet Chioma again. But I actually felt that was scripted, because why would someone do that kind of thing, right? You are very transparent. Yes, Iyapo just showed us the kind of person she is. She showed us that she doesn't really care. Whatever you tell me, I will tell the person. If you don't want the person to know, don't tell me. But I felt that wasn't actually necessary. And when she told Caroline that, wait, oh, who gave you the diamond bracelet she lost? Is it your ex-husband or your present? Like the way she said this was disrespectful actually. It was actually disrespectful. Like everybody, so Tiana was like, "Ooh." That was kind of something that would have triggered issue, fights, and all. You understand? And not even long after that, not even after up to 5 minutes, she still made mention that you a virgin. Like I was like, man, that was not needed. No, and I felt one of the reasons why Caroline did not actually get angry or try to show that she was really upset or something was because of the fact that it was Iyabo. Everybody respected her. She doesn't take trash. She gets. If it was Laura, hey, that place would have scattered. I swear, it would have scattered. Something I am so sure of. It would have scattered. So moving on to Chioma. Personally, I do not know Chioma. To be sincere, I don't know Chioma. I got to know. I got to check her Instagram handle. And she just got 33 few days ago, so happy birthday, Chioma. So moving on to Miriam. Oh, I can actually say maybe Miriam is my second most liked character in that series, like the most liked person, because I actually like her. She brings this vibe. She's so real. She just wants to be happy with everybody. She just wants to be like vibe. When it comes to like vibing, she's there. When it comes to like giving basketballs, like she's also there. I remember when Laura and Caroline had an issue, they almost stripped Miriam naked. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was like, wow, woo, please, oh, somebody's wife. Don't strip her naked, oh. Then Caroline is the ex-wife of a billionaire, Danjuma. Trust me, I don't know who that billionaire is. Don't query me. Why is my top doing? Okay, I guess because of the mic. Don't query me for not knowing this person. Trust me, I tried to know. I was like, who is Danjuma? Oh, a billionaire, yeah. And I still haven't made any research of those person, probably because I don't know. But she's the ex-wife of a billionaire who loves luxury life. She loves luxury. She wants to be the billionaire. And at the point, she was just emphasizing of she wanting to be the billionaire. She wanting to have money. She wanting to do this. Wanting to do that. Fine. It was too much. Trust me, it was too much, because the way she says it, she's beginning to portray herself like a gold digger. But I think there was a scene where she explained herself, and she was like, oh, it wasn't because of maybe being a gold digger, but she feels like she knows what she have, she knows what she can bring, so she wants someone who can double or triple or whatever of it to the table, right? And I felt like, okay, I actually understand, because personally, there are a lot of people, you want to feel like, okay, I want to date someone that, okay, I can gain from, I can get what I'm trying to say, right? That is like higher than you and something like that. So I actually understood her, but she was emphasizing on making sure she dates or marry someone that has money. Whatever, there are ladies who date, or there are ladies who marry, who date men that are not even as wealthy as they are, and life still goes on, right? So I felt like she shouldn't have made too much emphasis. Like when she went to the jewelry shop, like, put it on my finger, let him know what I want, let him see I want to rock on my finger. Like, I felt that was too much. Oh, Tiana, oh my god, I loved Tiana. She was so real. Oh my god, she was so real. And the way she do Oshuka, you know what they call Oshuka? Then you call clothes, you fold like this and put it on her head and carry her business on it. Oh my god, kind of envy her. I'm still like, okay, God, I want to have this kind of energy. You understand? Like she talks about her business so much, she promotes her business so well, as in period. Like Laura, oh, you know what? Most people actually feel like, personally, I felt like Laura did too much at some point. Why was it was okay? Laura said Chioma was a friend, and Chioma said she isn't my friend, right? So why is it that you took it so personal? Kind of person I am. Maybe I feel we are friends and you tell me we're not friends. It is not bad. It's not compulsory we're friends, right? I'm just gonna pack myself. And if we were friends, you just wanted to shank me, the way I will give you back. You see the way Laura gave it to Tiana when they were at Miriam's house for dinner. Then she was like, you are doing too much. Trust me, she didn't Laura didn't mean it that way. But Tiana really felt embarrassed. That's exactly what I would have done to Chioma if it was me. I would not have all those kind of silly fights or showing it, putting it on my face or whatever. No. I'm just gonna give her chicken in her body small, giving her the gas goes. You understand? And because of that, I felt like she actually transferred the kind of aggression to Caroline. Caroline is a friend to Chioma, and I think Caroline had an issue with her older sister. And Laura, I actually love the way she carried her family, the way she's to protect her family. She doesn't want anybody to talk about them. She doesn't want kind of disrespect when it comes to them. But I felt like you don't, because your family, your friends is somebody, you don't inherit their enemy. Not everybody is actually perfect. I think she later apologized, but Caroline didn't accept it. They felt like it was fake. Talking of the fight between Caroline, Chioma, and Laura. I felt that wasn't really necessary because you are adults, you are women. Like, why should you have the kind of necessary fight? I feel like those were one of the things that actually brought ginger to the series. Like, I will not lie, people feel like, okay, Laura was being dramatic, she needed attention, she's attention seeker, of course, which is true, but she actually brought drama to the series. Imagine fun all through and all that's both gets now. And I felt like it was too much of Laura saying, oh, I don't play more than 10 minutes in practice, and my husband, this is mine, put your husband for it. But it was becoming a little bit too much. No offense, players. So I felt the fight between Laura, Chioma, and Caroline was a little bit too messy. I wasn't expecting Laura to want to go physical with Caroline, and Caroline shouldn't have gone ahead to. You know what? No matter what, even if you are fighting with someone, even if you used to be best friend and later on you go your separate ways, always make sure you keep your loyalty. Always be loyal, irrespective. Because I felt like Caroline knew that what she was saying would have ruined Laura's home by you saying she got pinned, whatever. It shouldn't be so. Even if it is, it shouldn't be so. So I felt like you shouldn't have said something like, oh, wherever you were also there, and Laura was claiming that her husband brought her there, but Caroline said husband didn't bring her there. Irrespective of who brought her there, I felt like that conversation shouldn't have come up through Caroline. I think a fellow woman down. No, not supposed to be so. Fight between Laura and Tiana. Seriously speaking, I understand when you're friends with someone and they're beginning to take other people ahead of you, they're beginning to like you. It's actually heartbreaking, right? But I just felt like Tony wasn't actually at fault. Tiana was, because she was beginning to embarrass Tony, like when they had this kind of dinner at Miriam's. Like what she said, trust me, if I was the one, it's very painful, and I wouldn't take that. Probably I wouldn't have taken it. I'd have given it back to her immediately. You understand? So it's more like you're pushing her away. You are kind of embarrassing her. You expect her to still support you, love you, and it is true. She will not support you when you're doing something wrong. I actually loved the way Tiana. She said, if that's how she is in real life, man, I love you 100%. If I 110 safe, because she's not going to support you when you're doing something wrong. She's going to do you right by Laura. And I'm happy they let her settled. And man, oh my god, I'm happy they saw that settled and they were fine, and Laura was able to like express herself and she cried and it was emotional. Trust me, I understand. Iyabo just fights with Caroline. I didn't see that coming because I feel like if Caroline had issues with Iyabo when Iyabo was like, which of your husband or which of your guy, you understand, I felt that would have been justified, but you didn't get angry then, but over something unreasonable. And when Chioma said Caroline got angry with Iyabo because she was actually talking to Laura, it is true, to be very, very sincere. Iyabo said whatever energy she gives will return. She was trying to even vibe with them in the van and whatever, but they were not really seeing her. But I felt really bad. That place, I felt really bad. Like, okay, we're doing too much. But when they got there, they were, I don't know, going to talk to her words. And she no go. We the one saying that she didn't come. She's still causing drama and all. And because of that, it was so painful that they didn't hear that place. I was so angry. Why won't you hear that place? Why didn't you show us? And Chioma was really crying because she felt like, okay, this is someone she respects. This is someone she loves, who's a friend. And she was even talking to her loved one without even mentioning names. I felt like, okay, I loved Chioma for that. But what actually caused fight between Chioma and Caroline, I felt wasn't actually needed. And then I was so up. That lady, man, oh my god, like she was so damn happy that they had that issue. I was like, Laura, oh, see, change. I said to everybody, trust me, I feel like they should have been more loving and accommodating. It actually takes a lot for an adult to like, okay, yeah, you know what, I want to settle with 5 ladies, people that you've actually had issues with. Imagine, and Caroline and Chioma were part of them. Like, she's bringing out her ego. I think, guys, I understand that the fact that she has caused a lot of drama and all, but I feel like, I don't know, I was expecting more from there. I love everything about this show, but what is more painful was the fact that they didn't air the scene where Caroline and Iyabo fought, because Iyabo was the one giving us giving us lessons on how to fight. And I think the way she really she killed it, because we had to carry Chioma and throw her away, man.